Hi everyone, welcome back to my channel. My name is Rita and I'm your group travel advisor. Thank you so much for coming back this week. I truly appreciate your support for this channel. Now this week we're gonna have, I know some topics you're gonna be super interested in, and some topics as a responsible travel advisor, I do have to inform you of certain things, and this is one of those. So I will try to make this as lively as possible. But today we are going to talk about some things to never forget when you leave home. All right, let's get started. Now I have to think about Mary Poppins, because you know Mary Poppins has that big bag and she is always like fiddling, and there's always something for whatever situation. This is kind of one of those situations that you want to be prepared for while you are traveling abroad. So I have a couple tips / things to remember while you are preparing to head off, to make sure that you either do or that you take with you. So number one is your cell phone. And I mean, obviously you're gonna bring your cell phone with you, not only for the pictures, but you do want to stay connected with people when you are away. So why I bring this up is you want to see what kind of coverage you have wherever you're going to. Now I have T-Mobile, and thank goodness we have the Simply Global plan, or Simple Global plan. But what that comes down to is that in many countries, I have data and text included at no additional fee with my plan, which is amazing. I know other plans like charge a daily fee, I think of $10, I think is AT&T. So make sure you contact your cell provider to see if your phone is going to work in a different country and what you can do to make that happen. Number two is your passport. Not only are you going to be bringing your passport, but you want to make sure that you take a photocopy and you leave it secure with somebody at home. So like, let's say I'm going away, that photocopy stays with my mom. This is a good insurance policy should anything happen and they need your information, or worst comes to worst, your passport goes missing. At least they have a copy back home that can help you provide some temporary assistance while you're away. Number three, prescriptions. One, don't forget your prescriptions with you and make sure to take those in a carry-on, not a checked bag. And then two, make sure you have enough. Sometimes you get so excited that we're going on a trip that we forget really important details. So if you're kind of like to the last couple pills in your prescription bottle and you know you're going away for 7-10 days, make sure to see if your doctor can call ahead a prescription in advance so that you are covered while you're away, because we want you to be safe and healthy. 4, get registered. And I mean that in regards to the STEP program. If you are a United States citizen, you can register all your trip information, so like your flight details, where you're staying, hotel, and all that, and they will send you travel alerts based on this information. Also, again, worst comes to worst, if anything happens, they know where to locate you if you need to be evacuated or if you need to be informed of anything that's going on in your area. 5, money, and I mean currency, because most likely wherever you're traveling to does not accept US dollars. So make sure to check where you're traveling to and what currency they do accept. Especially in Europe, thank goodness they have the euro, which is widely accepted. However, great example was my Danube River cruise that I used 3 different currencies because the euro is not accepted at all European countries, of course. Currency is also important because you want to make sure that you get enough currency as a base to get you started off on your trip, or enough to get you by through your whole trip. Because 1, the hotel that you're staying at may not convert currency. And 2, it can be really hard sometimes to find exchange places. Case in point, me, when I went on my Danube cruise, I thought it was going to be pretty easy to find currency wherever I needed. No, it is not. So now I know for next time I'm going to prepare with my own stash. The other thing that you need to be aware of is foreign transaction fees. So if you're using a credit card, either for purchases or if you're trying to take out money, Some banks and credit cards do charge a foreign transaction fee. So just be aware, give them a call before you leave. Also, bonus tip on top of that, because I hadn't thought about it before, you want to give your credit card and debit card companies a heads up, so call them before you leave so that they track that you are out of the country, because if they don't know this, they can freeze your accounts, and you do not want that happening, especially when you're away. And number 6 is clothing. Europe in the summer is very different from Europe in the winter. The same thing that Europe in the winter is going to be very different from an African safari, and an African safari is going to be very different from an Alaskan cruise. You want to plan accordingly, not only to weather, but where you are going. And you also want to be mindful of where you are going. For example, us here in the States, we're getting ready to go into the summer. Whereas if you're traveling to South Africa, my friends over there, they're getting ready to head into winter. So these are all different things that you want to plan for and be aware of. If you ever have any questions, definitely get in touch with your travel advisor, and they will let you know the ins and outs of some of these basic things that you probably should already know and definitely know before you head out. Now, these are just a couple of the things I have on my mental to-do list whenever I head out of the country, just to make sure that I do and check off. Does anybody want an actual checklist? That's a free resource that I can supply to you. If you're interested in me creating something like that, definitely comment below and I will get that to you. And of course, like I just previously mentioned, like when in doubt, just reach out to me and I would love to help you out. Alrighty, that is it. We made it! Thank you so much for watching this video. I hope that you have thumbs up, liked it, and that you subscribe on this channel to get more amazing travel content. I will see you next week. Until then, you have a great one. Bye, guys.